how do you know when you should continue holding on or when it's time to let go? Depends what you're holding on to. There's some things we never let go of. Never let go of love. Whether the one you love loves you back or not. Never let go of love. Love is beautiful. Love fills us and connects us to life. Love isn't about, I love you, so you should love me back. Love is not a bargain. If you don't start loving me within 30 days, I will stop loving you. If you misbehave, I will stop loving you. If you don't do what I want, when I want, how I want it, I won't love you. That's bargaining. That's contract. That's not love. If you've got love, if you really love, hold on to it. Now, holding on, of course, doesn't mean suffocate it. But it means never let it go. Because love itself, the energy of love, the experience of love, regardless of what the one we love says or does or feels, the experience of loving, the experience of being love, connects us with our truest and highest nature. So never, never let go of love. Frustrations, grudges, expectations, let go of them immediately. Nothing worth holding on. They are recipes for disaster. So it depends what it is. Basically, the rule of thumb is, if it is enriching you, fulfilling you, helping you to expand, hold on to it. If it's not, if it's causing you to be suffocated, if it's causing you to contract, if it's pulling you away from truth, let it go. Especially if it's also not bringing you any joy. There's plenty of things that may not necessarily be eternal, but at least bring us joy in the moment. No problem. But the truth is, we know. Our own internal self knows when we find ourselves holding on to things that we shouldn't be holding on to, some grudge, some pain, some false identity, some ego. There's a part of us that knows. We call that our higher self, or the divine voice, or truth. Puja Swamiji calls it our internal GPS. It knows. So allow it. Allow it to tell you. When you're quiet, when you close your eyes and meditate, you know, that which is keeping you from being the truth of who you are, that's keeping you from living your highest truth, let it go. any false illusion, any false identity, any ego, any grudge, any unfulfilled expectation that is keeping you stuck. Let it go. And anything that is bringing you towards your freedom, hold on. Even if it's difficult, even if it's challenging. If you were dangling from a mountain cliff, holding on to a branch or a rope or whatever you had, a rock, it wouldn't be easy. But you'd hold on because you would know if I didn't hold on, I would die. So that which we hold on to doesn't necessarily mean that which is easy. Sometimes holding on to truth, holding on to our deepest truth, isn't easy. Sometimes holding on to that awareness, that knowing that we are supposed to be this instrument, this tool in God's hands, and not a slave to our ego or a slave to what the neighbors think or a slave to what some cultural agenda has told us. Sometimes that's very difficult. So don't let easy or difficult be what you judge it by. Don't let fun or not fun be how you decide. Decide on the basis of truth and untruth, expansion and contraction, freedom and bondage. Not freedom that license to decadence, not freedom that what I want, whenever I want, however I want. Not freedom that is an ignoring of our duty or our responsibility. Not that freedom. But the ultimate freedom that enables me to be free inside, free of the games of the mind, free of the games of the ego. If it's helping you with that, if it's bringing you closer to that, hold on. If it's not, let it go.